What is going on? It's Max Sinclair here yet again. I'm here on this is a lovely Monday morning in London yet again for me. I'm going to be talking to you today about quick wins to maximize the success from your Google ad campaigns to try and make more dollar bills. So we're going to have 6 of them today. I think all 6 hopefully will be useful, at least one of them, to make some kind of a change to your campaigns today to start making you more money. So number 1 is cull the bad performing ad groups, campaigns, keywords. So of course, generally when you're setting up campaigns, if you've done it the right way, you should have possibly 1 to 10 campaigns. Then within those, you'll have many ad groups, and within each of those, you have many keywords. And of course, just sometimes there might be an entire campaign that just is not working. Like, for example, we have a skincare company we're working with right now, and that has many different types of campaigns focusing on different types of levels of the business and all sorts of things. And so some of them will work and some of them won't. And that's our job really, is to be testing. So there's a certain point when you can just say, you know what, this particular product or this particular service is just not hitting the mark. So turn it off. You can do it in a more kind of granular way through the ad groups. So maybe somebody searching for, I don't know, vegan beauty converts really well, whereas somebody searching for clean beauty does not convert so well. So you can switch off the ad groups that are not delivering results for you. So this is a really quick, easy win that most people will likely have if you set your campaigns up in the right way. Another really easy, simple one is to go into your bid adjustments for your devices. So within each campaign, you can click into devices, and then you can set a bid adjustment of say minus 30%, possibly on mobile. So if you are a B2B business, like say, for example, we have a sustainability consultancy that we work with. If you are that company, very likely somebody who's on their phone searching for sustainability consultant is very unlikely to be a customer in comparison to somebody on their desktop, because really still people doing that kind of a research for that kind of job are likely to be doing it at their desk. So we will put a bid adjustment to say we're only happy to spend 30% less on that mobile traffic. In some cases, you might even just completely exclude mobile. There's also tablet, which sometimes people get rid of as well. But to be totally honest, there's about 4 people a year use tablets nowadays, so it's not such an issue. Number 3 is dig into your search terms. So search terms is after you set a keyword like sustainability consultancy, then there is the search terms, which is what people literally searched that were triggered from that keyword. So for example, sustainability consultancy could be how to become a sustainability consultancy or how to set up a sustainability consultancy. These people are not looking to hire a consultant. They are looking to create their own. They're trying to become a competitor. So that's a bad search. So go into your search terms. You can do this by going into your campaign or ad group level or even keyword level, and look at what people are actually searching. You can order that by impressions or clicks, and then get rid of the bad stuff. Only focus really on the particularly bad stuff at the beginning, and then when lots more data builds up, or maybe you've already got lots of data, you can then make more kind of consecutive decisions. Maybe someone just searching sustainability consultant, whatever, London, we think that's a good one, but actually when we look into the search terms, we've had hundreds of clicks on that single search term and none of them have converted. So perhaps for some weird reason that we don't understand, some obviously good ones are actually not so good for this particular situation. So that's when more data comes in. You can start to use the search terms to block even potentially good searches when they're just not converting. Number 4, set up audience segments. So you can go again into any campaign and you can set up audience segments where initially I would just set them up as observation. So you basically put in loads of different of these audience segments, which are essentially somebody, Google has some information, a bit like Facebook or others, about different users. So maybe you're someone who likes travel, or you like business news is like a really common one that pops up when you first open it up. So if you're any of these different things, you get put into different buckets. So we can say, okay, we want to observe how these different groups interact with us. So then over time, it does take quite a long time, but over time, you get enough clicks through each of these different groups. And you might notice actually for your sustainability consultancy, for example, people who are really into the oil industry are not your customers, perhaps. So for whatever reason, you might then want to exclude or put a bid adjustment on those particular groups. So you're really just trying to like wipe out the bad groups basically. So say if you were trying to sell vegan leather, you might get rid of hunters, for example, or some other kind of weird crossover like that. So that's a simple one. You do have to have it set up, and it does take quite a long time to build up the data. But if you've already had those set up, then that's a good win for you. Number 5, kill the bad ads. So our general approach with ads is for each ad group, we will likely do, this does vary a little bit, but we'll likely do 2 responsive search ads nowadays. So we'll have 2 clear kind of themes for each of those different responsive search ads. Possibly one, let's say the sustainability consultancy, they might have one advert which is more focused on the positive impact of the world, which is created, like a more emotional one. And then the other might be more of a kind of deliberate, practical one, which more focuses on the benefits for the business owner for receiving that service. So that could be 2 different themes that we're trying to test out within those responsive search ads. So if you've taken this approach and you have 2 ads or more in all of your different ad groups, or maybe you've had a wild time and you've got 12 different ads in different ad groups. So go through all of them, set the time period to maximum probably, and just pause, every single ad which is not the best performing. So just cut back to the best performing for every single ad through the entire account. Switch to do not optimize, so don't let Google start to optimize things. And then you can set in a new responsive search ad to try to beat that existing one. So this will firstly mean that you've got rid of all of those rubbish ads, and then you've only got the best performing, which will instantly improve your click-through rate, conversion rate, and everything, because you've just selected for that. And then also you'll have an entire new advert to try and do even better than that. And very often we progress as Google Ads managers when we're doing this kind of stuff. So over time, you'll get better at coming up with headlines and all this good stuff. So coming up with a new theme is likely you're going to end up doing better than the existing ad anyway. So yeah, putting another one in place will help you to do that. Number 6, this is the very last one. It sounds like a cop-out, but it's extremely important. Hire a professional. So if you're someone learning, you can get a free audit right now. You can message me, you can email me at max@snowballcreations.com. There's contact forms, there's call booking forms on the site. And I'm happy to get on a call with you today and go through your account and tell you what's happening, tell you where you're missing out on opportunities, and improve on those results straight away. I'm happy to do that entirely for free. I enjoy helping people to do better with their ads. If you're trying to outsource it, of course we do that. But even if you're just looking for a helping hand, I'm here and happy to help. So that's my 6. I hope that's helped. Let's run over them. So we've got culling the bad performing ad groups. We've got bid adjustments for mobile versus desktop. We've got dig through those search terms. That's a really, really big one. The audience segments, setting them into observation and then culling the bad ones. We've got killing all the bad adverts. And then we've got speaking to lovely people like me as the 6th. I hope this has helped. I hope you have a lovely day otherwise, and I will see you next Wednesday.